if I'm trash, tell me I'm trash.
Mm-hmm.
So I can go where I belong, in the dumpster. You know?
You just go throw yourself in there. Shut the lid.
Be like, thanks, coach. Gonna join my little raccoon family over here. And yeah, that's gonna be my nickname, is Trash Panda.
There you go. You found your nickname.
Done. You know? But yeah. So, you know what is not in the dumpster is a superhero. You never find superheroes in the dumpster.
Not that I've ever seen.
I mean,
Not yet.
it depends on if they hit rock bottom, they might be in there. You know, but otherwise they're picking dumpsters up and tossing them across
The world.
the world. Yeah,
The whole
That's-
world.
that's what it seems like sometimes. It's like they're immensely stronger than,
They need to be.
yeah. Like, you remember that old Hulk movie? I think it was with Eric Bana, and
Like the old one?
yeah.
Was
So
it-
it's not like the Ed Norton one, but I guess it was the first one.
From like, oh, the movie.
Yeah, the movie. And he's like running in like one part of the movie. He's running and he's like jumping. And it's almost like he's jumping continent to continent. Like, bro. I mean, I'm a little slow, but I ain't that slow. I didn't ace geography, but I'm willing to bet that Asia is not a stone's throw away. You know. So on that note, superhero is what our show's about, right? That being said, I tried to find a beer that would match that aura, something superhero, and I didn't find anything.
Oh.
But I got something else that's super that we can tie it to. Minus this piece of ice. So, you're going to probably know this one and probably appreciate it a little bit. But I've got a family business beer company, Hamilton Pale. And I chose Family Business Beer Company because it's owned by that actor from Supernatural.
Jensen Ackles?
Jensen Ackles. Yeah. And so Supernatural, like, they were kind of like
They were definitely superheroes.
superheroes, right?
For sure.
Right.
They
Yeah.
took down all those cryptids from
From the last episode, or two episodes.
a couple episodes back, yeah.
Jeez.
That's cool, man.
Time is flying. So, we're doing Family Business Beer Company. Hamilton Pale is an American pale ale. Its score is an 84. 4.9% ABV. So, attaboy volume. 4.9.
Yeah, not bad.
Is that a Dripping Springs? I didn't know that. So
And he makes this, or this is just his company?
it's his company. I'm sure he's not
Is it?
in the brewery making it.
Well, yeah, I mean, he has a hand in it.
He does have a hand. He does have a hand.
Too, I think.
Yep. They brew quality beer made for quality time, which is what we're about to spend. Beer has a way of bringing people together, and we believe it's best when shared, whether it's the family you were born into or the one you choose. Gather around the table, scooch down, there's a seat for everyone. Not on this show. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we only got 2 chairs in here.
Right?
man,
Like, there's
so-
not a lot of room here. My desk is all taken up. Let's pop this open,
Crack it.
man, and have our first little sip. Oh, I probably should show the can there.
Well, I set mine down and almost forgot about it.
Family Business Beer Company. What, you were about to take mine?
No, I was just going to
You're going to shotgun mine and then
sit
drink
it
yours?
down and just get ready for the...
All right, cheers, man.
Cheers, man.
Here's the episode 11. It's an interesting flavor.
Got an interesting start to it.
It's like citrusy almost. And not a big fan of like the aftertaste.
Almost like a real light. IPA taste like that.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's not terrible. It's not terrible.
It's drinkable. We'll see how it develops throughout the show.
We'll roll with it.
So
Real quick before we get into anything else, I want to throw a huge shout out to somebody that's been in our comment section every video for like the past 5 videos.
mm-hmm.
Amy S.
Mm-hmm.
She's a super lady, I think. Superman. She has her Superman
She's
logo.
got the Superman logo
So
on
this is
there.
perfect for.
Yeah.
Just appreciate you. You're like I
Huge
said,
shout
always
out.
in there and
Yeah.
always commenting and checking everything out. So
Thanks for connecting with us and providing your insight for sure.
yeah, absolutely.
That's what we want, right? Like,
Yeah.
we want people like getting involved with the show. It makes our job a lot more fun.
I'll tell you what, Amy, if you give us a beer to try out, leave it in the comments and we'll get around to picking it out and
Yeah,
whatever you suggest.
We'll go find it.
Yep.
There's your goal, Amy.
There you go.
All right. Yeah, so that's cool, man.
Yeah.
It's nice to have our first fan, right? So yeah, she does have that Superman logo.
Yeah.
Nice tie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first thing that we're gonna kind of jump into, we're gonna build this since superhero or fantasy, right? Because they don't exist. Although you've never seen me and Batman in the same room.
I never thought about that.
I wish I had that like Batman logo,
Yeah,
but we can't do that either.
The spins.
Yeah.
A Matt Man.
Batman. Yeah. I there's already a white knight, right?
Probably.
What a Hispanic knight?
Yeah, brown.
Brown knight? Batman, the brown knight.
Matt Man.
It'd probably be like more like mariachis. Yeah.
Matt Man.
The Cholo version. So because superheroes are fantasy, we're gonna create our superhero fantasy football team.
Cool.
Okay. One of the things we don't talk a lot about on this show is sports, but it is, I would say it's a favorite of ours.
For sure. It's a big part of our lives. Yeah.
We talk about sports, mostly football, but we talk about sports. Joey watches a lot of baseball. If you've watched a couple of episodes back, I clearly know everything about the Rangers. And so sports is a big part of our life, man. I get into like championship level, right? Like when
Yeah.
things are getting real good, I watch basketball and hockey, and it's when it's the most exciting.
For
When
sure.
it's just a game that really doesn't matter.
Baseball is definitely not for everybody. It's pretty slow paced.
Mm-hmm.
I guess hockey's pretty fast paced, but I don't get into it unless it's
Yeah, usually, I mean, it's like NASCAR. People are in it for the wrecks,
yeah.
right? I mean, there's some people that follow it to see the cars do the same loop 500 times.
Yeah.
But if you're watching it and, you're kind of expecting some action, it's the same with hockey. You kind of want to see the physical aspect of it, the fights and stuff like that. Otherwise, it is just a lot of skating up and down a rink, right? I was going to say the court. Skating up and down the rink,
That too.
and they score what, like three goals a game. Pretty slow going for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
But
But football, on the other hand,
man, we can get excited about football when I think the longest season is when there is no football.
yeah, for sure.
Like it seems longer than the 18-week season throughout the year. So
And I know for me, and I know a little bit for you too, the off season, man, is just as exciting sometimes as the regular season. Just the trades and all.
yeah,
We could do a whole episode
on just like
football.
what's going on. Yeah,
Yeah.
Like we keep up with it for the most part. If you can hear, I'm just gonna kind of make this comment while we're on air. Texting my son to let the dog in because I can hear the dog. Can you hear
I can hear it through the.
Yeah, so if y'all can hear the dog, it's just the dog.
So while he's doing that, I guess we can start trying to figure out what would make a good football team and putting some superheroes in some positions, huh?
Yeah, yeah. So I guess you want to start with coach.
Yeah, let's go coach.
Okay.
Coach would, I mean, that's where it all starts.
Yeah. So we're looking for highly intelligent.
I got a pick, and you tell me what you think.
Okay.
Professor Xavier.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah?
Professor X.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just rolling around on the sidelines in his little wheelchair.
Yep.
And if his team's not winning, he can make them win.
What? Yeah. Yeah. I was just trying to picture him like trying to hype up the team in that little chair and his little British accent, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure he'd give a pretty good halftime speech. I think Professor X would be solid head coach.
Yeah.
All right. Next important position. I think we just do the one coach, right? The head coach.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go quarterback.
Yeah, do quarterback, running back, maybe 2 running backs.
Okay.
All the yeah, we'll do, I guess all the, maybe not the line, huh?
Yeah, not the line.
Maybe a couple of linemen.
Yeah, we'll do key positions.
Okay.
Because, I mean, otherwise we'd have to come up with 22 superheroes.
For sure.
Um,
Quarterback. It's got to be a leader.
leader, like a field general, essentially.
Yeah.
The one that comes to mind for me is Iron Man.
Iron Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I initially thought of I think it's Hawkeye. Only
Hawkeye?
because he's super accurate, never misses.
Yeah.
But he's not really like I wouldn't say a leader.
Yeah. I would think Hawkeye is more like a slot receiver.
Yeah.
You know, he's not a number one, but he's definitely on the team. Maybe even on defense.
Yeah,
You know,
maybe so. Maybe
Like a
defense.
ball hawk.
Ball Hawkeye.
Ball Hawkeye.
So Iron Man.
Yeah, for me, it's just Iron Man. Like in all of his movies, it's like it's not really gone to anybody else for a problem. Like
Yeah.
he's solving it himself, or even in those Avenger movies. Yeah, they're all going to Iron Man's house to like pick him up.
Yeah.
Like we need his help. So that's where I just
I
feel
like that. Yeah, I think that could work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's where I'm at.
Running back.
Running back.
1, 2, 3. Flash.
That's solid choice.
I was waiting for you to say one.
Oh, you were waiting for.
I
But
didn't know.
Flash is your guy, right?
Well, yeah, because it looked like you had one in your.
I do have one.
Okay.
I thought I was gonna wait until like 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
But you said Flash. I was like, okay, so that wasn't my countdown.
Okay.
So Flash is a good one. We're doing 2 running backs.
Yeah, they do 2
The
running
one that I was thinking was also from X-Men, Beast.
Beast. Big, physical.
Mm,
Yeah, he's fast. Yeah.
Yeah, like a Derrick Henry style
Yeah.
running back.
Beast mode.
Beast mode.
There it is.
Yeah. So you got Beast and Flash.
Oh, that's a pretty good 1-2 punch.
Oh yeah. You got a home run guy and a.
Oh, that another X-Men Juggernaut
Mm-hmm.
for a fullback, sitting right through that hole right behind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So
Receiver.
You got to go with somebody confident, right? Somebody that's just talking a lot of smack. That's just a receiver, and I'm thinking Deadpool here.
Deadpool. That's a good one.
I'm thinking he's catching that ball.
And you do talk a lot of smack out there on the field, so
Yeah.
that'd be
Right?
all right. We'll do 3 receivers, I guess.
Okay.
I'm going Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He's got good hops,
Yeah.
and even if the quarterback is inaccurate, he can go. Psh,
Yeah.
we go.
Right there.
I'll
Yeah,
get that
for
ball.
sure.
Yeah, that's a solid choice. So we got a third one.
I got an idea for a third one. You got somebody in mind? I'll say it.
Give me your idea.
I'm going Superman.
Superman. I like it.
Okay.
The only thing that I would do different with Superman is I would have potentially saved him for defense.
Safety.
Yeah,
For a safety position.
yeah, because he's strongest dude probably on the field.
Yeah.
You know,
What about the
thinking maybe like for third wide receiver, maybe like a Black Panther.
Ooh, yeah.
You know,
That was almost a good
man's got
for a
hands.
running back too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
I like that. Tight end, I guess.
Tight end. Somebody stout. Can run a solid route.
Somebody big. Oh, well, man, a lot of my superheroes, because I'm pretty familiar with X-Men more than anything else. But that, I think his name was Colossus. He was a big, tall, like, imposing dude. Those what guys are.
Right? Yeah, you can definitely hear him. I'm trying to text us. He's sitting on his video game, I promise you.
Yeah.
In the middle of a round. Yeah, Colossus is pretty solid dude. Is it? No, I was gonna say. I thought Colossus. Who's that like? The big guy like in the sky that you just see like the helmet type of visual.
In X-Men?
I don't think it's X-Men. I think it's like in the Avengers. I don't know.
We could have shut the whole thing down, really, and just, if we're doing superheroes, or Transformers superheroes,
Yeah.
man, they could have.
That
There's so many, like
I mean, we could use Power
universes.
Rangers.
Yeah. Megazord.
The Ninja Turtles. That's the defensive coordinator.
Team gets a touchdown.
Yeah. All right. We'll do 3 solid linemen.
Okay. Hulk
for sure. Shoot.
Thing.
Juggernaut could have worked here too.
Yeah.
Juggernaut could have worked there too.
The
what about like Sabretooth?
Sabretooth? Yeah, Sabretooth could have even been a good tight end too.
Yeah.
He's not real big, Sabretooth.
He's not?
I mean, he's a little bit bigger, I guess. But he's more like
he's a regular size. He's a regular cat.
He's just a regular ass dude.
Just a regular ass dude.
No.
Yeah.
Hulk, and then I think Thing for sure.
For sure.
Oh, what's that dude's? He's only in that movie though. He's Wade Wilson. That's Deadpool, right?
Yeah.
He's the big chubby guy. Have you seen the X-Men movie where Logan's boxing him? He's like real big.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I don't know what his name is though.
I don't know if this fits. This is complete misdirection here. But Big Hero 6.
Yeah,
he's a Disney movie, but he's kind of like a hero.
Yeah, we could call him a superhero. Yeah,
maybe.
Put him on the line.
All right, that's what I'm saying. Big old dude. It's like Michael Orr.
That's what you compare him to.
He's just a nice dude.
Yeah, he's good.
Protect your QB.
I like it.
I'll do that.
I'll take that. Yeah.
Let us know if that works. That might be it. But yeah. Okay, so let's go defense.
Couple linebackers.
I
gotta take Wolverine as one of them.
Oh yeah, 100%. Ruthless. That guy. Wolverine. And maybe. No, not this guy. We'll probably put him at corner. Wolverine and
Thor.
I like it.
Or Captain America would be pretty good at linebacker, I think.
Yeah. I think Thor for sure. Maybe Captain America at like free safety. Who else did we put at safety?
Superman.
Yeah.
I'm not getting hit by that dude.
Dude, stacked already. Just those 4 dudes. Corners. I was thinking either Nightcrawler.
Oh yeah.
Would be a good one.
The Human Torch.
Yeah. What's his name? Johnny? No, Human Torch. That's not Johnny Flame, is it?
John. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He got murdered in Deadpool.
That was so sad,
bro.
Man, I didn't see that coming.
Dude, it was so exciting too. Like when he showed up as
Yeah.
Johnny Flame, and then it's just like, blink of an eye.
See you later.
You talk shit and you got your skin ripped off.
What about like Captain Marvel or Wonder Woman?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Wonder Woman could go invisible.
Yeah, that'd be a solid corner. Yeah, she could play the whole field.
Yeah.
So that'd give us 3 corners there. And then who else? We got lineman, maybe a defensive end, 2 defensive ends. Who are you putting there?
Mm.
I'm gonna put Magneto. Maybe.
Yeah.
Not very big, but strong.
He's strong.
Yeah. Especially if any of the guys on offense are wearing like metal. Or chains. And then maybe Thanos.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Right?
Thanos.
Gotta put him in there.
See, I forgot all about a lot of the villains.
Yeah. That was another one, dude, we probably could have done too. Who's the wrestler guy on the Guardians of the Galaxy?
I don't know. I haven't
So you got Rocket Raccoon,
Groot.
Dang, I can't think of his name. The only thing coming to mind is John Cena.
I think it is him.
No, it's Batista.
Oh yeah.
Batista.
Yeah.
He'd be strong on the line too.
I didn't know you were.
Maybe we swap Magneto out for that guy.
Yeah. John Cena.
But that's our football team.
I think they're going 17-0.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they could go 17-0 just with Professor X on the sideline.
With nobody else.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty solid little grouping.
Yeah, I'd say so. What is your 3 just favorite superheroes?
I don't even know if I have 3. I think that I've watched the most Batman.
Batman?
Yeah. I don't know if you can see this in the background, but I've got this Batman Lego set up behind me. It's a little skyscraper, if you will. I don't know. I've just been a big fan of like the Dark Knight trilogy was real good.
Yeah.
The new Batman, with Twilight, really good.
Twilight.
So yeah, I would say Batman would definitely be a top. I like Deadpool, just for the comedic value of it.
Yeah.
But outside of that, like I've just never really like followed like, I watched the end games and stuff, Guardians of the Galaxy, but never really followed a lot of the comic book movies or the series and stuff like that.
More of a casual.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too, 100%.
I can't sit here and I'm not gonna be like, all, I know all these guys. We probably struggled with some of these here.
For sure. There's probably a lot. When we do some research, I bet we left a bunch of people out. For sure.
Oh yeah. Well, if you watched Endgame, dude, did you see all the superheroes that walked into that movie?
Oh yeah.
Like Jesus, there was probably like $200 million just in cameos.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But
Mine's always been Gambit.
Gambit.
I always just been super intrigued by Gambit.
What was your depiction on, or your take on the depiction of Gambit in Deadpool and Wolverine?
I had high expectations for it because the guy that played him in the X-Men Origins, I don't even remember what his name was. I don't think it was the same guy, but I was hoping that guy would carry on the
legacy.
Yeah, he just played such a great Gambit. They were going to make an X-Men Origins Gambit with him in it, and I don't know what happened, but it fell through. And
yeah. Well, now it's Channing Tatum, and he had this weird accent, dude.
I think it's supposed to be Cajun.
Yeah. Well, it sounded a lot like his accent in 21 Jump Street. He's like, "My name's Jeff." Like that's what I kept referencing. Like when he was talking, I was like, I can't believe this is in the actual movie, dude. My name's Jeff. Oh, yeah.
Well, cool.
So,
yeah, superheroes are fun. They're just there's so much to keep up with. So
Yeah, I mean, you really got to be invested for sure.
Yeah.
And I am not. That being said, you know what is invested? Cape tape. Cape tape's invested in superheroes because wardrobe malfunction can ruin hero moments. Keep your cape flapping fabulously without faceplants. Cape tape. You know, you imagine Superman flying through the sky with a ripped cape.
And he just like flaps around, maybe gets in his eyes.
It can't. Like, yeah, I mean, it just couldn't even fly.
Yeah.
The cape is what does it. It's the same with, we left this guy out. What is that? The Wizard of Oz guy. That wizard. Doctor Strange.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, Doctor Strange, man. You know, he could make windows where the ball just disappears and then goes to the other end zone and, you know, score.
Yeah.
He would have been a good one. But yeah, cape tape.
It's not bad.
So next Halloween outing, maybe, you know, try to throw together a costume or something.
Yeah.
Get you some cape tape. All right. So far, what do you think about the beer? I know we just opened it.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
it's okay.
it-
It's
Sitting pretty well.
I don't dislike it.
Yeah, it's honestly like you look at the little beer shelf here. You can kind of see it on YouTube. Some of the beers that we have tried, I think we messed up and threw a few of the cans away already.
Yeah.
Because here we are on episode 11. I've got 5 beers over there. But I out of 11 beers, I don't think that it's in my top 5.
It's lower middle.
Yeah. It's definitely better than the cranberry cobbler.
That's the bottom.
Yeah. Bottom of the barrel there.
The only one that anybody's got for us so far.
Yeah. So this fun little next segment that we've got, Joey put together, you want to kind of explain it a little bit?
Yeah, so we're becoming superheroes basically. We've got 5 categories that we're going to be choosing from, starting with the origin.
Good.
It's where you get your start. It's how you become a superhero. Then obvious ones, superpowers.
Mm-hmm.
Got to have a weakness. Got to have a sidekick, and you gotta have a bad guy.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
Nemesis.
we're gonna have Matt's gonna draw the cards. We're gonna pick. You know, how are we gonna do that?
Yeah. So basically, we will start with our origin story.
Okay.
Because we got to know how we become who we become.
For sure.
The end of this, though, we're gonna go through all these cards. I'll pick a deck. He's gonna pick a number 1 through 10. I think there's 10 cards in each deck.
Should
Okay.
be.
Pick a number 1 through 10. I'll shuffle the deck. We'll draw the card. I will read his origin story. And then on my turn, I will read my origin story. At the end of this, right, we have to figure out what our superhero name is.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And then kind of see, I guess, who's
Who's more super?
more super.
Who's the more superest? That's going to be my superhero name. Superest man. All right. Origin stories first. Without looking at them, I'm going to give it a quick shuffle. Joey, you're going to give me a number.
This is
from
origin
1 to 10.
Let's go with number 3.
Do one more cut here, and all right.
Number Trey.
we're going number 3. 1, 2, and your origin story, sir. Joey. You rescued a mythical creature who bestowed a portion of its own power in gratitude.
Hey,
So you got your power from a mythical creature.
that sounds good.
All right.
I'll take that.
All right. So I'm going to keep your stack here so I can always, at the end, I'll re-reference
Reference it, yeah.
what you are so you can make your. I'm going to give it another quick shuffle. And I haven't seen any of these. I don't know what mine's going to be, but it better have something to do with a donkey. All right. I'm going, let's go number 9. I'm going straight to the bottom.
Started from the
I
bottom,
should
now
count
we're
them out
here.
just to make sure. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I was a former soldier exposed to an ancient artifact that awakened dormant abilities.
Dang.
Like maybe I could find my keys.
Yeah, that's like.
All right, dormant abilities, man. I feel like that's something like out of the Mummy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's pretty solid.
right? Yeah,
That's a couple pretty good origins.
Good origin stories there. All right. So now that we know our origin story, let's figure out what our superpower is.
Okay.
All right.
What
We're on superpowers.
what was mine? The ancient. What did he give me?
Yeah.
This ancient creature.
There's a portion of its power was bestowed upon you. Give me a number, bro.
Why you shuffle? I'm going number 4.
4.
4 seems like it's a good one.
All right. Last little cut. All right. Your superpower is farts that smell like cotton candy.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Just kidding. Number 4. Your superpower is energy. Absorption can absorb attacks and convert them into power boosts. So you're just like a walking monster drink.
Great.
Cool mythical creature, bro. No,
Right? What the heck?
I would have taken the farts that smell like cotton candy, bro. You go anywhere.
Man.
All right, I'm gonna shuffle the deck here.
So I like absorb the attack and turn it into.
And then you just have an energy boost.
Oh, that's great.
It's like a squirrel drinking coffee.
Okay. Well, this ain't looking good.
All right, your sidekick's gonna be a squirrel drinking coffee. I'm gonna go number 7.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. My superpower is reality manipulation. Can bend the laws of physics within a limited radius.
It's pretty good.
What's the limited radius, though? It's like-
Limited? 50 feet? 100 feet?
I'd be like, you don't see me. I can see you standing right there. All right. Well, I don't know what ancient artifact would have just given me. Isn't that kind of like, what was that movie, Inception? It's like reality bending.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Something
like
like
in your
that.
dream type thing. All right. So we've got our origin stories. We've got our superpowers. Let's go sidekicks.
Okay.
All right. Who is traveling this journey with us? We got to know. Quick shuffle while I do that. Give me a number 1 to 10.
I'm just feeling real good about number 2.
2.
Whoever's behind door number 2.
All right.
Lord help us.
Actually, it's not Lord help us. It is.
No. Say it ain't so.
Your sidekick is a sidekick who's terrified of confrontation and hides at the first sign of danger. Oh, man.
My nemesis better be like a gigapet.
Bro, your story would not get a special on Netflix, let me tell you.
Goodness.
Oh, I gotta pick one. Quick little shuffle here. And because you went 2, I'm gonna go 2 as well.
Okay.
I mean, I think you took the worst card out of the deck anyway. All right. 1 and 2. My sidekick is an overly dramatic poet who insists on narrating every mission in rhyme. That could get annoying real quick. Annoying boy.
Jeez.
Wow.
These are some good superheroes.
Our sidekick was... All right. We got our sidekick. Let's discover our weakness before we discover our nemesis.
Okay.
Okay.
Feel real weak to the number 8.
Weak. I get so weak in the 8s. I can hardly spakes. Remember that song? No?
I don't think so.
I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak. That's what your soundtrack's gonna sound like.
That's my.
Be a bunch of R&B hits. All right, 1, 2, 3. Need one of those the little stamps to flip paper.
Oh yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, and your weakness is you have degenerative condition that worsens by using your powers frequently. So
not
the more
only do
energy that you boost, the worse your degenerative condition gets.
So far, I've only got a cool origin story. I'm telling you, man, my nemesis better be something little.
Weak, dude.
Yeah.
Your weakness is your nemesis. All right. I'm gonna go 4. 1, 2, 3, and this tracks. Emotionally unstable. Stress or drama can shut down my powers. Okay. I already know where I'm going with the name. All right. Last but not least, the Nemesis.
Okay.
Who is the guy that we're going to be fighting on a consistent basis that we can never seem to kill?
You get done with your shuffle? Give me numero uno. Make it easy for you.
Right off the top.
This is it. This is the good one.
Joey's Nemesis. Wow. You're screwed, buddy.
Great.
You got a shape-shifting mastermind who can copy any ability after seeing it once. Hopefully he copies your sidekick's ability and gets fearful and hides at the first sign of confrontation.
Can I tap out already?
No.
I'm just going home. I'm going back to sleep.
You're screwed, bro. I would just turn your cape in, put your 2 weeks notice in, and let Gotham know you're not coming back.
Man.
All right. I'm going to go with lucky number 6. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oh boy. My nemesis is a mutant with psychic domination powers that can enslave entire populations.
Yikes.
Yeah, that's not good. Well, would you like a recap of your character?
Please.
Okay. It's a beautiful, beautiful story. Your origin story is you rescued a mythical creature who bestowed a portion of its power in gratitude. Its power was energy. Absorption can absorb attacks and convert them into power boosts. But not only that, you have a sidekick. And your sidekick is terrified of confrontation and hides at the first sign of danger. Now, that's all great, but what is your weakness? You have a degenerative condition that worsens by using powers frequently. And who are you fighting? Well, you're fighting a shape-shifting mastermind who can copy any ability after seeing it once.
Great.
So whatever you show him, anything you can do, he can do better. R.I.P. dog.
Yeah, for sure.
What is your superhero name?
I don't think you really get a name. You're just like Captain Useless.
I like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Useless.
Kevin Useless.
That's his name.
Perfect. That's, it's unfortunate because I had high hopes for you in this practice. You had a 1 in 10 chance of getting a solid
Superpower?
Yeah, anything.
Yeah, anything,
Anything.
for real. Man.
So I think the way you design these, right, is like 5 of them are good.
Right.
5 of them are
They were supposed to be like
funny and
Funny and
horse
good.
trash.
Yeah.
And you got a bunch of the horse trash.
Yeah.
All right. Back to my superhero. I was a former soldier exposed to an ancient artifact that awakened dormant abilities. What were those dormant abilities? I have reality manipulation. I can bend the laws of physics within a limited radius. That's still unknown. My sidekick is an overly dramatic poet who insists on narrating every mission in rhyme. And my weakness? Glad you asked. I'm emotionally unstable. Stress and drama can shut down my powers. And my nemesis is a mutant with psychic domination powers that can enslave entire populations. So pretty much the girl in Deadpool and Wolverine, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I definitely think that you probably got the hardest nemesis to beat. Mine's tough too, but I think you have a better chance of beating it.
Yeah, I mean, my reality powers are good,
Yeah.
but if she stresses me out at all, and if it's a she
She
will, then I'm
You're emotional.
rendered, again, useless. So, that being said, I'm going to go with Emo Boy.
Emo Boy. I like it.
Emo Boy. Yeah.
Let's just say neither one of us are saving the day.
Yeah. Pretty much. Y'all got a better chance just picking new cards. Oh, man. So, Emo Boy and Kevin Useless.
Man. Just for shits and gigs, just give me mine off the top, yours off the bottom. Let's do one more. Just see. Let's see
Okay.
where we're at.
We'll make this quick. All right. Your origin story is you have super strength after eating an entire birthday cake in one sitting. No regrets. Okay.
Nice.
Your superpower is teleportation across any distance with full awareness of surrounding on arrival.
I like that.
Okay?
That's
So
good.
strength, teleportation.
Okay.
Your sidekick. Let me tell you, buddy, you're not getting the dramatic poet, that's for sure. A clumsy but well-meaning sidekick who keeps tripping over things during fights. Okay, so
At least he's there.
clumsy kid. Your weakness is you power drain physical health, causing chronic fatigue. So you're pretty much anemic. And your nemesis? A techno genius who controls all digital networks and weapons worldwide. So I can imagine him dancing like I did in the last episode.
I like my chances this time.
Yeah, that's at least pretty solid. Minus your sidekick.
Yeah. At least he's there. The last one hides.
Right? All right. Quick flip on my origin story. I got powers after accidentally swallowing a cursed gummy bear from a shady carnival. Sounds about right. What is my superhero power? Let me tell you. I have the ability to always find the nearest secret entrance or escape route, like a living cheat code. So pretty much I'm not fighting, I'm just getting the hell out of there. Damn gummy bears. My sidekick, however, is a conspiracy theorist who's convinced every villain is secretly a government spy. Oh, this is going downhill quick.
Like your odds.
What's my weakness? My powers get confused and malfunction during daylight savings time. That's what happens when you eat a cursed gummy bear. And my nemesis is a wannabe villain who mostly just annoys the hero with bad jokes. I'm
Oh.
saved.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I'm
There's
saved.
a saving grace there.
Yeah. Y'all can call me the Gummy Gaucho.
Telling the dad jokes, you're just like the Homer in that
Yeah,
bush.
Yeah, find the secret entrance. The escape route. Escape route. Oh, man. Yeah, that's it's pretty funny. to like go through those.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Well, they say, what's that saying? Got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. And that first origin story, buddy, you should have folded.
Yep.
Which you did, and you got a good backup.
Yeah.
You got a really good backup.
What
would you name that superhero?
I don't really remember everything.
Just call him Stank Bait.
Stank bait? Yeah, I mean, it works. It hasn't been taken, I imagine.
I'd imagine. It's still available. So, one of the things that my superhero needed, especially when things got stressful, is therapy. Emo boy, just going through some shit, you know, need some therapy. And Super Shrink Therapy is here to save the day. Because even heroes have baggage, Super Shrink is here to help you unpack that radioactive spider bite trauma. So, Super Shrink Therapy, appreciate you. In other news, therapy didn't help. Emo boy still suffers. Oh, emo boy. That would be horrible, dude. Could you imagine like having like great powers, but stress just puts them?
Yeah.
Bro, like every day you wake up with stress.
Yeah, I mean, and you're a superhero that you've got to like fight things.
First off, I'm stressed out that people keep putting themselves in these situations.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
freaking Linda.
Come on, Linda. That's a Hoochie Mama Man. That's a
Hoochie Mama Man.
Hoochie Mama Man. All right. So, that was a good segment, man. I like it.
Yeah.
It's a cool little game we can kind of riff off of.
Yeah.
For sure. The last one of the night, I think, is going to be a fun one, too.
Yeah.
So, a couple of weekends ago, last weekend, 2 weekends ago?
It's, yeah, some days back.
We played a game called Red Flags, right? Where the object of that game is you have 2 potential dates. There's probably more depending on how many people are playing. We played with 3 people. So one was the one that had to pick the date.
Mm-hmm.
And the other 2 were the ones pitching themselves to the datee. Okay. So the moral of this one is, where did I put the? Oh, it's like
no.
Moral of this one is we're going to get 2 green flags, right? And we're going to get 1 red flag. The red flag is supposed to offset the green flags, right? So what we want you guys to do is we're going to draw our green flags. We'll read our green flags. And then we're going to read a red flag. Okay? You tell us which superhero you would want protecting you. Right?
That works.
So you, the viewers, are the datee. And we're trying to court you. Pick me.
Or save your city.
Obviously. Just pick me.
Kevin Useless.
Kevin Useless in the house. All right, so I'm going to give it a quick little shuffle here. We're just going straight from the top.
Yep.
Okay. Here's your 2. So your 2 green flags. And your red flag. And I am taking 2 and a red. All right.
Yes.
So I'll start with Manjo.
Okay.
While you get set up. Okay. Let me look YouTube in the eyes right here while I pitch this beautiful bean footage. Here's why you want me to save your city. I never give up, even when I accidentally trip over my own feet. I also remember everyone's birthday, but I might mix the dates up a little bit. Those seem like 2 red flags. Alright, so I'm going to let you read your green flags, and then I'll read my red flag. So just remember what I told you guys. Those are my green flags. I'm going to remember your birthday, even though I might get the date wrong.
All right, I have a laugh that's kind of contagious, even when the situation is tense. So it's a contagious laugh, even when the situation may not be so funny.
Okay.
I also always say please and thank you, even when fighting crime.
So he's polite.
Polite and a good laugher.
And laugher. All right. So don't forget, I remember y'all's birthdays, and I never give up, even when I'm tripping over my own feet. However, I film every rescue for likes and clout, asking people to follow my channel. Just click subscribe.
What was it?
I film every rescue for likes and clout, and I ask people to follow their channel, my channel.
It's awful.
Right? Where's that subscribe button? It's over here.
So remember.
Just click it.
So I've got that contagious laugh.
Mm-hmm.
You guys remember that? Please and thank you every time. The only thing is my sidekick is just a ferret that wears a cape and doesn't actually do anything.
Dude, ferrets are cool.
I think it's funny earlier you said something about a ferret.
Right? Ferret with a cape. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know if that one went well for me.
Yeah.
I had like 3 red flags. All right, round 2. There's your greens, and your red will be up here when you're ready. All right, round 2, guys. I really need y'all to work with me here, okay? I have a signature catchphrase that's a little cheesy, but actually boosts team morale. If we can't vibe together, we can't live together. Something like that. And I'm super good at giving pep talks, even if they sometimes get too dramatic about it. I mean, I have been known to give a halftime speech or two.
Yeah.
So
It's not terrible.
right. I guess I'm gonna dramatically say my signature catchphrase during this pep talk.
Right before the fight.
Right before the fight.
All right. So I have a secret stash of snacks for emergencies, and I always share with everybody.
Okay.
Snacks. Everybody
Yeah.
needs snacks.
Yep.
I don't know what the emergency would be, Maybe that's my
We're
superpower.
out of snacks.
All right. And then. Oh. Ay.
Hey.
And if you don't remember the whole vision problem thing, so bear with me. When we play card games together, I rely on my phone, so. All right. I dress with flair. I rock a cape that sometimes gets caught on door handles.
Hey.
So I got flair. I just need some of that cape
So
tape.
you like just kick through the doors like Daddy's home. But my cape is ripped.
Cut.
You know, yeah, cape tape. All right. Well, y'all know what my green flags are, right? I'm good at giving pep talks. And my catchphrase, I need to change my catchphrase.
It's not Hoochie Mama anymore?
Do you believe in love after love? Life? Yeah.
Everybody's just like,
I can feel something inside
in
me
the
say.
sky.
They're like, it's Cher Boy. Yeah. My red flag is I give long dramatic speeches in the middle of a fight while people are in danger. So it's not actually during halftime.
People are dying.
The crazy thing is like they all went together, dude. It's like, what the? I'm like, oh yeah. So everybody's pretty much dead because I can't stop talking. Go like and subscribe to our page.
So I had the snacks.
Yep.
And what was the other one? The snacks and the. Oh, I dress with flair, with the cape, and I got the snacks.
Yep.
I do my red flag. Unfortunately, my costume smells awful, but I refuse to wash it because it's my lucky costume.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna save the day, but it's gonna smell pretty bad.
Yeah. I mean, I do smell it.
But it's fantastic.
Yep. And it rips on doorknobs. Ooh, that's a tough round, bro. I don't know. I gotta go with Pep Talk guy. Do you believe in love? Let us know, YouTube. Who you picking? Round 3. All right. These are getting better and better, let me tell you. All right. Well, here's what we're doing. This is a superhero that you need on your side. I try to speak every language, but often end up butchering the pronunciation. Donde restan mi pantalones?
That cryptid took them.
And I wear mismatched socks because it's my good luck charm. I don't know if that's a green flag either.
Kinda.
I feel like all of mine have been red flags.
Alright. I always show up on time, even if it means standing around awkwardly for an hour.
Can you give us what that awkward stand would look like? Yeah, just for the viewers. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Something like that.
I get it. I dig
Hands on the hips.
it.
Kinda
That was very awkward.
trying to like blend in.
Right.
You know.
Just
What?
yeah.
I sometimes break into silly dances after a victory.
Oh, I was gonna say, please say a few margaritas.
Well, that's a celebratory thing.
Yeah.
You know, so I'll show up on time and I dance after
Alright.
after a win.
All right, that sounds pretty solid. All right. Do not forget that I speak every language, but I often butcher the pronunciation. And I also wear mismatched socks because guess what? It's my good luck charm. But my red flag? I justify hurting innocent people if it means completing my mission. They were laughing at my socks. Oh, well, there goes that guy. He's going to jail.
Oh man, I also showing up on time. What was the other one? Breaking the dance after a win, showing up on time. But I always forget people's names, even if I've saved them more than once.
Yeah. Sometimes, too, it's like, I'm imagining as a superhero, you're like, buddy, because everybody's buddy.
Quit getting into the van.
100%. Like, why do you keep putting yourself in this situation? There's clearly no ice cream in there.
Listen, Ralph, stop getting into the van. My name's Tim.
Do you believe in love after love?
Oh, look, a real superhero.
Oh, boy. We've got too much time on our hands. All right, this is the final round, buddy.
Tell you what, on this last one, just read mine kind of for me. It'll be quicker.
All right, I got you. We'll go Joey first this time.
Okay.
All right. Joey Superhero gives out high fives to strangers after every rescue. Dude, he's the guy that like signs your jersey every time.
Did you see me?
Yeah. And he insists on holding the door open for everyone, even villains.
Very polite.
Oh, we're going in to rob the bank. That's all good.
High five.
High five. All right. And my green flags. I bring a first aid kit, but sometimes use Band-Aids for giant wounds. I also let my pet help patrol the city, even if it mostly just chases its tail. That sounds like a Ross thing to do. What is it? Twerkzilla?
You gotta put a video into
Right.
that. You gotta let the people see.
Old Twerky.
That's a superpower in its own right.
For real. All right. So Joey insists on holding the door open for everybody, including villains, and gives out high fives to strangers after every rescue.
Heck yeah.
But his red flag is he lies to the public and manipulates the media to look like a hero. Oh, high five, buddy.
Sorry, guys. It wasn't even me that saved the day. I just
Right? You're just like, I just was right place, right time. All right. Don't forget, I have a pet that helps patrol the city, even though it mostly just chases its tail. And I bring a first aid kit, but sometimes use band-aids for large wounds. My red flag? I use fear in my powers to silence anybody who criticizes me. Make fun of my Cher impression one more time. One more again. And on that note, that wraps up red flags. Heroes Edition.
listen. I don't think anybody's getting saved at any point of any of this except for our football team.
All of our superheroes were whack, dog. The Whack Avengers.
Man,
Yeah. Could you imagine all of them on the same team?
just the Avengers.
Yeah.
I think if there was a group, the Avengers would definitely. I'm sure
Yeah.
they would beat anybody.
Yeah.
X-Men would put up a good fight.
Yeah.
I don't know. X-Men might take them, man.
Oh, I was just talking about all of our superheroes on one team.
Oh,
Could you imagine the chaos and confusion?
our team?
Emo boy. Just everything's stressful. Oh man.
I'd just be an hour early, just standing around
Yeah.
with my
Well-
ferret.
Well, you know what happens when you're saving cities all the time? You tend to get a little sweaty, right? And Hero Hygiene Body Spray is here to save the day. They save the world and it's sweaty work. Hero Hygiene eliminates villainous odors, keeping your reputation squeaky clean. So, not only do we stink at our job, we won't stink when it comes to hygiene.
Hopefully, it'll mask the smell of my costume because I ain't taking it off.
Also,
I ain't washing it.
hopefully it masks the smell of my Cher impersonation.
That was good,
It was good, right?
especially being in the sky like that and
Mm.
it's just the acoustics and just filling up the city.
You know what I should have gone with was Creed. There's nothing more motivational than Creed,
Any Creed song.
right? Like if Thanos is destructing the city, destroying
Yeah.
the city, destructing.
Destructing. Same thing,
Yeah, so
almost.
you know it's just going down. Imagine, if you will, right? You walk in, buildings are falling, and all of a sudden, over your AirPods, your super AirPods, when you are with me, I'm free. Go kill this guy with that TV.
Over there. I see him.
Oh, Creed.
They do that. They had one of their songs actually would fit that pretty good. It's that
Give us a little rendition.
it's that I think it's called Bullets. Some bullets, sweating bullets or something. But he says
It sounds like Emo Boy.
like walking around, I hear the sounds of the earth crashing beneath my feet, trying to find the reason to live. And it's like, I think they shoot 'cause they want it.
Meanwhile, I'm finding the nearest exit.
I hear voices all around me. It's like everybody's, it's him.
He's back!
Come on, raise your head.
That's your superhero, is just a guy with a boombox playing Creed music.
Look at me.
Oh, can you take me higher? No, really, you can fly. Like, get me up there.
Give me a lift.
Get me up there, bro. All right, what do you think about this beer, man?
I wouldn't pick it again.
Yeah, it didn't really grow on you.
It was just like a
non IPA IPA.
Yeah.
100%. I think it's false advertising. That's what it is. Unless a Hamilton American Pale Ale is supposed to taste like an IPA. It says it's bright and tropical with a clean finish, but it's anything but clean.
Just compared to what we've had, if I'm giving it a number, it's like a 6.2.
I was gonna say 6.
6.1. Yeah.
I was gonna say 6. 100%. No, 60%.
No, not 100.
But yeah. So, guys, that's your superhero episode. Remember, fight crimes, do the times. Something like that.
Do the times? Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a superhero slogan?
Fight crimes, not drugs. No.
Fight crimes, not dimes.
Do
wanna fight
crimes,
dimes.
not drugs.
Do crimes, no.
No.
Do crimes, not dimes.
Don't do crimes or dimes.
Dare.
Dare. Yeah.
What is that? What did it stand for? Dare? Don't ask ridiculous.
Questions, but it's spelled with
But
an
with
E.
an E silent. The E silent.
What did DARE stand for? Drug awareness.
Damn it, ain't really everywhere. It sounds like some angry country guy. Just, damn it, ain't really everywhere. You know, it's like when you can't remember any of your kids' names.
He's had like one too many whiskey. Damn it, ain't really everywhere, man. You know? You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
No, Papa,
Yeah,
I have
no.
no clue what you're saying.
I think we need to take the bottle away now.
Damn you.
I guess we'll just close this out with only you can prevent forest fires on the 4th of July. Because you can. Just don't do them.
Just don't do them.
Just don't do them. On that note, enjoy your 4th, buddy. Superheroes out, I guess.
Beast out.
Beast out. All right. Emo Boy's done. All right. I'm sad now.